Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Dave. Today we're going to take a look at Black Cow. So a friend of mine, Gary, that used to work for me at West LA Music, moved to the south of France and requested that I show these chords to Black Cow. So I thought that would be a fun one to do. Considering the chords are there's really nice voicings and extensions, and it's a great song to know. So let's give it a whirl. So starting off the song, it starts in like the C6 type of thing where it's like. Which is a C6, which is just a triad of E, A, C, but I slide into it with the bass still going. Now, the song starts with a 6/9 type of blues thing, which is we play here, which is the 9 first. It's the 7, the 9, and the 5, and we slide it into the 1, 3, 6. So it's, and that little note is when you get back here, you put the first finger on the high C on the 8th fret, and that's the first two little section, and we're going to repeat that actually in the solo section where the keyboard solo is. So now we're going to get a little bit into some chord hell. All right, the first chord is an A7 sharp 5. You'll notice that because it's one of those 70s songs, I love having the phaser go. It kind of reminds me of the Rhodes. All right, so we have the A. G is the 7, 3 is the C sharp is the major third, the F is the sharp 5, and the A is the root again. To a D11, which is just barring the 5th fret. We have the 1, 11, 7, 9, 5. E7 sharp 9. Otherwise known as the Hendrix chord, followed by the E flat major 9. All right, and then that repeats. Now we resolve it by going to the E11, which is, again, same as the D11. So you got the 1, the 11, the 7, the 9, the 5. And that brings us up to the chorus. And in the chorus, we start with an A major 7. Now I play this inversion like almost like an A minor shape. So we have the 1, the major 7, the major third, the 5, and the 5. To a G major 7 over A, which you could also call an A13. I like to think of it as a G major 7 over A. To the D13, to a D11, which is just lifting up that finger, and then this A major 7. So let's review what that sounds like. That's the breakaway part where it goes to the G major 7 over A again, to the F sharp minor, to an E, And now we're going to play an E6-9, which is E, major third, 6, 9, to an E flat 7 sharp 9, to an E11, to a C sharp minor sharp 5, and now we play F sharp minor 7, E, D major 7, to a D11, F11. Now the starting of verse 2 just starts with a chromatic walk-up. That's basically all it does. Now it does the exact same thing, verse 2 and chorus 2. It's all the same, which is going to then bring us to the solo section. And it plays basically like what you do in the intro, but in G. But it's very infrequent. You would think it's more, but it's not. It's just like the keyboard's playing. Then it goes to an A. Bump, dump, dump. And then it goes to these changes. So let's look at those 3 chords. B flat 7 13, D6 9, B flat minor 7 13. So that's that. Then it goes to a D11. To an E11. And now these 3 chords, this I believe is an F minor 13, no 9, or you could look at it as an F minor 7, 11, 13, to a G major 7, to, like this one is a stacked 4 on B flat or E flat, depending on how you look at it. I think I would look at this as an E flat 6 9, and then back to the E11. So let's take a look at that solo section one more time. So we got. And now it's going to go to the last chorus, which we'll do right now. So the last chorus is basically, again, it's I can cruise while you run around. Break away. And then this time, instead of going to the D9, it goes and get out of here. So now this is the outro, and it's just going to keep repeating. It goes A major 7, G major 7 over A, D13 to the D11, back to the. And so that stab is a G major 9, where I play it as G, the 1, the 5, the major 7, and the 9. So it's. So outrageous. And then there's like a... I'm just trying to think of what that horn line is. It's like a... Yeah, it's that... And I love that phaser on that on that sound. I love it because it's like, if you're gonna do like I do a lot of duo stuff where you sing, where it's just like either one guitar playing and someone singing it. But it also, because it gives me that Rhodes sound, also reminds me a little bit of like... Over and over again, I try to tell myself that we... I just love it. I mean, that stuff makes me smile. That's like fun. And I hope this helped you a bit, you know. And I hope the notes that I put up on the screen helped you with some of the inversions and some of the voicings. For me, I really think that a lot of the time when I watch guitar players play, and I'm not saying I'm the greatest guitar player by any stretch, there's a million guys out there that smoke me. But I notice the guys who work the most and the guys who, get a lot of work are the guys who understand the voicings and voice things nice. And I hope I did that for you today with this song. And, I tend to love a lot of those, like, I love pretty voicings and just one of my favorite voicing is the major 7. I'll just show you this one real quick if I can remember it. It's like I just like that major 7 voicing, where it's like you have the major 3rd, the major 7, then the 1 and the 5 on the top. It's just nice. Anyways, I've had a long weekend. I had 3 gigs this weekend. Thank God I only have 1 next week, but I'm teaching all this week coming up. Hopefully I'll get some other videos up for you this week. And hope everything's great. Hope everyone had an awesome weekend. It's hot in Boston. It's going to be a hot week in Boston. Stay cool. Very good.